Dale Harris of Miami is tackled by Dante Vaughn of Notre Dame in the Hurricanes' lopsided win. Mike Herman Getty Images Miami Gardens, FLA, as people do say from time to time around Greater Miami. Dude, what just happened here? This psychedelic region and the football-addled nation atop it prepared to wake Sunday with a reality that seemed lost at sea for years and seemed decimated only 2 autumns ago. It's this: the time has come again to take the Miami Hurricanes very seriously. They took a perfectly attractive match with number 3 Notre Dame on Saturday night, and they ran that match off the rails until it became unrecognizable. Surely, nobody among the 65,303 at Hard Rock Stadium predicted the final score. It read Miami, Florida 41, Notre Dame 8. Look at that wacky thing. I never would have predicted what happened, Miami coach Mark Richt said. This is, to me, natural order restored, said defensive coordinator Manny Diaz, the son of a former Miami mayor. This is, to me, what a Saturday night in Miami should be. I've never seen our players like that before, linebacker Shaq Quarterman said. Most of the 65,303 reveled in the happy hints of retro provided by a team most of the nation doesn't know all that well anymore. The number 7 Hurricanes 90 not only bounced Notre Dame 82 pretty much out of consideration for college football playoff while making themselves a big, electric contender, but they looked like their many mighty predecessors with their zeal, speed, brashness, smarts, a defense that seemed at times to have 15 players on the field, and that ostentatious turnover chain they put around the necks of turnover makers. Tellingly, they spent the first half Saturday night putting it around the necks of talented, hard-working locals. In a game that pitted the number 4 team in the country in per-game turnover margin, Miami, against the number 5 team in that same category, Miami wound up putting the gaudy necklace around Jaquan Johnson from Miami, Malik Young from Fort Lauderdale, and Trajan Bandy from Miami. Those men helped a defense that quashed Notre Dame's excellent run game and picked it off at the pass, helping Miami to a 270 halftime lead that effectively short-circuited the game. Epitomizing the kind of homegrown skill that led to Miami's 5 national championships and 4 runner-up finishes between 198,384 and 200,203, Johnson intercepted Notre Dame quarterback Brandon Wimbish after a tipped ball in the first quarter, helping arrange a touchdown. Young intercepted Wimbish on an overthrown pass and returned it 13 yards to the Notre Dame 9-yard line, helping arrange a field goal. Bandy, a true freshman, reached the clincher 22 seconds before halftime, with the help of coaches who correctly forecast the coming play. When Notre Dame backup quarterback Ian Book threw toward the right sideline and wide receiver Kevin Stepherson, Bandy hid and read Book's telegraph. He stepped into the pattern and the ball rambled 65 yards for a score and made sure the second half would be filler, notable for glee from fans, such as the guy kissing a Jennifer Lopez cardboard cutout. I didn't even know what was going on, Bandy said. Everything was happening so fast. Once they put it on my neck, I realized I had the chain on. The final turnover score between the Turnover Kings 40, home orange. Those plays bloated an advantage that was pronounced anyway. Notre Dame, which had rushed for 515 yards against Boston College, 182 against Michigan State, 341 against North Carolina, 377 against Southern California, 318 against North Carolina State, and 380 against Wake Forest, trickled for 76 in the first half here, eventually 109 for the game. An entity so compellingly physical as it rooted, for example, USC, came to look toothless. Its star back, Josh Adams, 9th in the country at 132.33 yards per game coming in, rushed for 40 on 16 dreary carries. Overrated, the fans chanted at the visitors. I think they took offense, Diaz said of his defenders, to the assertion that we had a hard time stopping the run game. Just enough sparkling Miami plays added to the mix. Quarterback Malik Rosier, growing in his first full year as a starter, directed a diverse 58-yard drive to start the scoring, lofting a flawless 7-yard touchdown pass to a wide receiver, Braxton Berrios, who made a smashing catch at the last edge of the back right corner of the end zone. From Johnson's interception, which set up Miami 32 yards from the goal, Rosier took off on a 16-yard touchdown run up the middle that had him race through Khalid Kareem's right hand, Greer Martini's left hand and Nick Coleman's right hand, then past Julian Love's both hands and into the end zone. Travis Homer, a running back from West Palm Beach, got away often enough for 146 rushing yards. The stadium, deserted to a depressing degree on the afternoon of October 24, 2015, went Miami mad. "Oh, it was amazing," Quarterman whispered from a lectern later. "It seemed as if it were some other structure, and it had itself such a night only 25 months after a 580 loss to Clemson. That nadir left Miami a plebeian 6,048 across 9 seasons, an old dynasty tired and rotted out. It hastened the firing of then coach Al Golden. It enabled the eventual hiring of Richt, a former Hurricanes quarterback cast out of Georgia after winning often but not often enough. Now, the people from here to the Pacific wake on a Sunday in November of 2017, needing to scratch their heads and have a look at Miami. It has just beaten the notre 13-3 teams by a combined score of 6,918. It's headed for its first ACC championship game. The U is back, Berrios said. Darned if it hasn't reawakened. Look at all that orange.